Hey YouTube, this is Seth McDonald, and I am back with another talk video of today. Sorry I have not done one. I deleted all my other talk videos on my channel, on this channel, but uh, I'm just basically working out, doing martial arts, trying to get new ways of training in. Basically, I've been doing a lot of different types of training. I haven't really found a school yet to go to. I've been kind of reading a lot online, and basically, a lot of schools they say online they're pretty much closing down because due to people when they get older they really don't really stay with it so on what they want to do. So that's another thing when it comes to learn learning martial arts, because they find something else as a passion, which that kind of, to me, when you're a martial artist, either you stay with it or don't even train at it at all. Because once you're with it, you gotta stay with it the rest of your life. Otherwise, if you don't, you lose your ability of what you have. Like you lose your uh, body mechanics of it. You lose what force of techniques you have uh, behind the technique. Uh, you lose your balance, overall balance, when you try to start learning it all over again. Trust me, because I know. I've quit for a year. I mean, I gave a year off from everything, and I know how it is. It sucked. And I'm not saying that you have to go all out in your training. I'm not saying you have to be like Jet Li or Jackie Chan or Bruce Lee or Chuck Norris or Donnie Yen or like top martial artists out there. Just train whenever you can, when you can. When you get the most use out of it, and that's the thing. Most people say, "Oh, I want to get in shape. I want to work out," and when they don't, when they say that, they don't really mean it. It's just when they say that, "Oh, I want to work out," they don't really mean it. Because what they'll do, they'll try it out once, and then they'll check their scale at home or whatever, then they'll turn around and just quit. And to me, I don't even check my weight. I don't even check my uh, when I work out. Because to me, weight is really not important. Long as you're just building your muscle and watching on what to eat, you probably lost weight. Well, if you're building muscle, mostly muscle weighs more than if you're trying to lose the weight. That's the thing. When it comes to building muscle, you're gaining weight. Muscle is weight. But when, like, let's say if you're doing cardiovascular endurance training, then you're losing weight. Because you're adding muscle, but you're burning fat when doing cardiovascular workouts. Thing of it is, uh, there's times I'll be coming home, tired as can be, and, like, what, last night, I mean, I was a little tired, as I see in my last video, the Tai Chi Chuan Recharging Body workout video. I did a little quick Tai Chi exercises in that video. Because mainly due to the fact that I needed to recharge my battery, my body's battery. And yeah, I know. Coffee don't do it, soda don't do it, and water don't do it. But the thing of it is, when you know you feel exhausted and and that you don't want to train, but you train anyway, and it's like um, it gives you more energy afterwards because you're moving your body around. It's giving you like a boost of energy, like chi, like basically Force off Star Wars kind of like way. But except you can't just like move things with their hands or whatever, or do the Force choke like Darth Vader. But the thing of it is, it gives you more energy because chi, uh, it's basically life force, basically all around you, and basically you can use the chi around you, kind of like uh, to build up more energy and everything else. That way you have more energy to do the things you need to get done in your workout. Uh, it's more of like a Chinese medicine of healing. Healing and being flexible at the same time. Um, I only did like a light workout last night. After I did the Tai Chi exercise, I hit the punch bag. I just worked on my punches and my elbow strikes. Uh, so I don't really like do a whole lot of my training. I work on techniques, weightlifting, body weight exercise. Uh, I do some shadow boxing. Uh, whatever a fighter needs. If I would have somebody to spar, I would, but I really don't have nobody to spar to really test out my skill. To me, um, if you know that, um, you can tell, I can almost tell now if someone's gonna, let's say if somebody was gonna hit you in the face, uh, and you try to go for the block, and then and that's not a hit, and then they just do it just to see your reaction. But on me anymore, it was like I don't even get a reaction because I know that they're just messing with it if they're out in public, and especially if I know the person. But if I didn't know the person, if that person ended up doing that to me, I'd probably block their hand out of the way and probably do a technique back on. But other than that, I said that's just me. That's just how I think. That's just how I do. But because my sensei first taught me was when I was doing karate at the old way, was if a person strikes you, you strike back for, you strike back right at them. And he said that's self defense. I said if they strike at you first, you fight back with everything you have. And that's the number one thing. That's the number one rule of life of self defense. So you gotta stay in shape. You never know what may come around the corner. Um, Especially when they get attacked. You never know how many people you have to fight. And that's the thing. And you never know in those situations, but you still gotta be in shape. You still gotta, maintain your cinema and to be a fighter. Most people agree with you. They'll say, "Oh, you don't have to stay in shape to be a fighter and all that. You can just do a few certain techniques and all that. Like you don't need to learn all that kung fu bull crap or whatever to learn how to fight." And uh, That's what most people say. And I said, well, that's just you. I said, well, I'm different. Everybody's different. Everybody has their own way of training. Everybody has their own way of doing things and how they want to do it. And basically, best thing to do is not to get into a fight. That's another thing. Uh, that's the number one rule is to never try to get into a fight on the street. Because otherwise, both parties get arrested, both parties go to jail no matter what. Even if it was a case of self-defense, that's the thing. That's the thing that it's the law now. You could say, yeah, but that person struck me first, but then you would turn around and hit them, then you both parties would go to jail no matter what. And not even if it was a case of self-defense. And even if it was a case of self-defense. Because what it is, the judge would want to know the story behind it and everything else, and that's the whole thing. But other than that, like I said, Bibushi, The Classical Manual of Combat by Patrick McCarthy. Very good book. Jesse Incap, founder of Karate, JesseIncap.com. He's commented on this book on one of his videos. I am giving recognition to him on this. When I first saw this video of him going to China on his first season about the Bibushi Karate, it's kind of making me understand it better than what I had. Right now, I'm just on like the history part of it. Very interesting, very detailed, and very unique on where this style came from and what masters studied it and everything else. But other than that, if you want a good martial art book to read, basically, notice that it has a cream symbol on the back of the book. So I'm guessing it is more of a crane style of martial art book because basically karate has a lot of deflecting and counterpunching, being light on their feet and stuff like that. So karate basically probably came from the crane system itself from Kung Fu, but they just modified it over the years, and other artists modified it over the years and made it their own way of doing things, which, excuse me, which is alright, but, everybody can do it their own way. I think the reason why everybody does it their own way, they'll do it a different way is because how people are today, they can turn around and say, oh, I'm suing you or whatever, and then because you stole my technique or whatever, some stuff, or it's over something stupid. And like there was a celebrity on TV a while back. He sued a TV show. I can't remember on who it was, but it was one of the actors on Prince of Bel-Air with Will Smith in it, and he sued one other TV show that the character stole his dance move and took the dude to court overselling his dance move and saying that the dude said that it was his own dance move and that nobody can do it without his permission. And he didn't get his permission, so he ended up taking him to court over it and suing him and everything else. And I guess the dude had to pay for it. I don't know. But to me, that's just stupid, doing something like that and suing somebody else over something stupid, why do people do it? To me, I don't know. I guess there's money happy, money greed, but that's just life. But other than that, check that book out. That's a very good book so far. Basically, just be yourself, be who you are. Train hard, train smart, get off your phones, get off your Xbox. God bless you on this beautiful Sunday. And be safe, be kind to one another, and train hard, but be safe. And have the warrior spirit inside you.